Just found this out in my truck today. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's rattling. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dealing It Yourself. If you guys can't already tell from the intro video, I'm a little bummed out. My speaker is blown in my truck, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make a video of me fixing the speaker. Stay tuned to the end because this video is a little bit different. It turns out that the fix wasn't as simple as I thought, so I actually ended up doing an unboxing and an installation of a new speaker. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright guys, here we have the TS SW-X2502. This was the speaker that was in my truck. You can see that I unscrewed all the screws before. They're all gone from here. When I removed the speaker, everything looks, upon inspection, looks to be okay. However, I can definitely smell something burnt going on inside. I'm not exactly sure. When I inspect the cone and I look down inside the cone, everything looks intact, but the speaker itself, there's definitely smells like an like if you know what an electrical fire smells like, that's exactly what it smells like. When I flip it over, I was trying to see if I could disassemble it, but it looks like it's held together here by rivets, which would mean I would have to cut the speaker and remove it completely apart. Also, the cone or the woofer is glued down to the frame on this side as well, which would mean I would have to cut it. Essentially meaning I would pretty much demolish this speaker and rip it to shreds. So I'm not going to even bother with that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to upgrade the speaker or replace the speaker with another 10-inch shallow subwoofer. I'm going to go with kicker since most of the speakers in my car existing are already kicker. So that's what I'll do. The cutout is exactly what I need for the replacement speaker. So I'm going to reuse this existing box, no problem. Alright guys, here we have the replacement speaker. I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you can purchase this if you're interested. I'll also leave a link for all the tools that you see me using in this video. So let's jump into it. I got some paperwork, more paperwork, stickers. And there you go. That's pretty much it. This is the Kicker Comp RT10. It's a shallow subwoofer. I want to make sure this speaker fits. Perfect. No problem. perfect fit. Now I connect it like this in series so that since it's a 2 ohm speaker, it's now going to be running at 4 ohms. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys found that video interesting. So it turns out that I couldn't fix my speaker because I would have pretty much destroyed the entire speaker. So I ended up upgrading my speaker, as it turns out, and the upgrade went pretty smoothly. I used the same existing box from the old speaker and installed a new speaker. Wired it all up, put it back in my truck, and now it sounds awesome. Alright guys, thanks a lot for taking the time to click on this video and checking it out. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, mash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and until next time, I'll see you on the next video.